Head our way. No worry, folks. We have an amazing thing happening over at Prairie Meadows. They're calling it 2 days, 3 shows, all Elvis. We're talking about the King Explosion, hosted by Ronnie Craig. And guess what? Ronnie Craig joining us in studio. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, you brought a couple of heavy hitters with you here today.
Right. We got 2 of the top Elvises in the world here. We'll have a cast of 11 Elvis tribute artists over the next couple of days, competing for over $10,000 at the Prairie Meadows Casino. Plenty of tickets at the door. Come on out. If you like Elvis, you will love the King Explosion.
Unbelievable. Now, we promised the King has entered the building, and we have a couple of Kings that joined us this morning. Good morning, guys. So we have Tim E., and we also have Michael Cullifer. Thank you, guys, for joining us this morning. What is so exciting about Elvis? As someone who didn't grow up in that time period, people still just love watching this man perform. And
take that one.
Yeah,
I would say that the person himself, Elvis loved his fans, and that's one reason it drew me to Elvis. He was such a people person, and loved everything about his fans, and never forgot that. Never forgot who made him who he was.
Now, how long have you been performing Elvis stuff?
Since I was 4.
Since 4?
Yes.
Where at? What did you do when you were 4 years old?
School stuff.
Really?
All through school, yeah.
You remember the first song that you ever did?
Probably Hound Dog. Most likely something like that. I really don't remember, but I would say Hound Dog.
Stuck with you all these years.
Yeah.
How about that?
what was the first thing you grabbed onto? Was it the voice? Was it the moves? Was it the attitude?
The sideburns.
The sideburns.
When you were 4, you said to concentrate to grow the sideburns.
I prayed I would have big sideburns like Elvis.
Just draw them on if you have to.
So, Tim, how long have you been performing as Elvis?
About 15 years now, something like that.
And the same type of thing that drew you in, was it the aura, or was it just the music in general?
Well, my late father, Diamond Jim, I'm from northern Canada, it's like northern Ontario, and but I grew up in an Elvis-loving family. I watched his movies, his concerts growing up, and I loved Elvis. I thought he was the coolest thing ever. I mean, like, as soon as he hit the screen, it was like, wow. Nobody looked like him, nobody sounded like him, nobody was as cool as Elvis. So I never thought I'd be doing this. I've been a musician a long time, but then I went to a couple of festivals and got involved in it, and I thought, wow, I couldn't believe how professional everything is. I couldn't believe how well things are done. Ronnie Craig is one of the best at running these events, and it's just world-class stuff. And it plays a real heartfelt tribute to Elvis. There's no cheesiness about it. It's paying tribute to the man who changed the world, I thought.
And what does it take in order to do that? Because he was such a big man with a great voice, huge persona. What does it take to put that on stage?
You nailed it right there. The voice is the most important thing. You can buy wigs, you can get, some guys get surgery, you can makeup techniques, you can make yourself look more like him on stage. But if you go on stage and you sound like Tiny Tim, the illusion is gone.
It's completely.
So you got to have that voice first, because people close their eyes and hear that beautiful voice, and they look up, and then.
You want just 1 second of the illusion. That's what you want to give people. Just
that
split
second for them to go, wow. It could be.
Is it the first couple of notes that you have to grab the audience?
Yeah, I mean, you got to get it from. If you don't have it at the beginning, then it's hard to get back the whole song.
Yeah, you come on stage, you look good, and then people are just waiting for that first note, and if it comes out, and they go, oh,
Yeah.
But if it's there, you got him locked in.
If it's there, you lock him in with that voice, because he had the velvet, purest, easiest. He was such an effortless singer.
So, Ronnie, how does this all work then? You said you have 11 different. Is it Elvises or Elvi?
It's both. We go Elvi, but there's like 50,000 Elvis tribute artists in the world.
Right.
Prairie Meadows, Scott Thomas, Buzz Entertainment. They contacted me, Ronnie, pick out some guys. We got 11 of the best guys in the country, in the world. Ryan Pelton, the movie star, the motion picture star, will be coming in doing 2 shows tomorrow. Like I said, if you like Elvis, we got the best of the best of the best.
All right, so how does this all work then? You have 11 of these guys. They go out, and who's judging
We have
these
a panel of judges that come in from Chicago. We'll have somebody in the house from Prairie Meadows. 5, 6 judges at a table, and they'll pick out who's the top dog, and they split up a pot of about $12,000.
Wow.
Unbelievable. So what eras are you guys covering when it comes to Elvis in this weekend?
The Las Vegas years.
Yeah.
Las Vegas?
70s concert era.
Yeah.
We'll have a 50s Elvis, we'll have 60s.
Yeah.
All the eras will be covered, so 50s, 60s, 70s.
We're going to look at some video right now.
Right there.
There's Ryan, right, exactly.
Unbelievable.
That's last year's event.
What kind of training do you guys do? I mean, it's one thing to get involved in the look, and I absolutely love how you guys are looking this morning, but what does it take to get into that? I mean, is that you?
That's you.
I got money stuck in my belt.
Woo!
Does that happen
That
all
was
the
a
time?
good day.
Lost weight, Tim. You're looking good.
Stripper.
I know you said the voice and whatnot, but what does it take to get into that and just get the energy going to make that show truly great coming
I
up
watch a
tonight,
lot of
tomorrow?
videos and listen to
Yeah.
a lot of live concerts for
Study.
me. Study.
Practice.
Yes,
practice. Sing every day. Practice. Like I said, the voice is the most important thing. So you really got to work on that.
That's almost frightening when you see that is so dead on.
We're just trying to capture the illusion. There is only one Elvis Presley.
Right.
We can just capture that illusion, that fleeting moment for a few seconds. Take people back into time. It's a celebration of Elvis's legacy.
Yeah, the mannerisms, everything. They are really paying attention to detail.
Exactly.
And that's really key when it comes to judging, isn't it?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the illusion of Elvis, the overall package. Like,
Elvis
the
actor.
voice, the looks, the moves, the stage
Yeah.
presence. I mean, the charisma. He had an incredible charisma on stage. The little, little smirks and making eye contact.
You see the
He was
upper
being-
lip twitching there a little
Yeah.
bit.
He was being himself. We have to.
He was.
We have to recreate.
You have to work
that.
at it, but
Yeah.
he was
So
just being himself.
You try to put it like you can't just be exactly like him. So you try to put some of your own in there. You know what I mean? But you got to keep it similar to what he would have done because he never did the same thing twice. It's just whatever he felt, he did.
Right.
Yeah.
But he always made eye contact. He made the audience feel like he was just singing to them. So that's why they were just,
So you're doing the Vegas years. What is there a song that either of you particularly you love to perform when it comes to Elvis?
I like Polk Salad Annie or Bridge Over Troubled Water. Mm-hmm. Those.
Yeah, I like those ones too. I like Hurt, How Great Thou Art. A couple of these obscure ones, like Just Can't Help Believing and stuff. It's just
Yeah.
I mean, there's over 800 songs, so.
Yeah. Do you guys, either one of you two, ever
Pick one.
break out into
I
My
can't,
Way?
I can't
My
nail
Way?
one
Oh, yeah.
down
Yeah,
specifically.
absolutely.
Yeah.
How Great Thou Art, because it's my mother's favorite.
That's
It's
big
gospel.
mainstream.
Yeah.
So
The gospel
I
year
would
is
say that, yeah.
unbelievable. All right, well, we want to remind everybody, tickets are available right now, prairiemeadows.com. We have a show tonight at 7:30, two shows tomorrow, 4:30 and 7:30.
And look, at General Admission, only $10.
$10, folks, come
that's
on.
inexpensive,
Very
yeah.
affordable. Some
Yeah.
of these shows go as high as $100. But yeah, it's very affordable, so come on in, plenty of tickets. Not plenty. Last year we had sold out shows, but come to the door, get your tickets, come on in, and come see King Explosion.
Now, obviously, this is a tribute
Right.
to the King. Have you heard from any of his family members what they think about this?
No, sometimes they love it. We're keeping the memory alive. And they're all on board.
Very true.
it works.
Ronnie, what's your favorite part of putting on a show like this? I know you've done it many, many years.
I used to do it for a living years ago. I just like putting them on and just making sure that the fans have a great time. Running a professional event. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, and you're not going to see a better one than tonight at Prairie Meadows, folks. So go out because a King Explosion is in town.
That works. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks for
Thank
being
you
here,
very
man.
much.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
7:48 right now. Stick around. We will be right back. This is CWI Live.